I hope you're here for another episode of Gabriel Dropout, because, well, that's what you're getting, so... I'm not going to spend too much time doing an introduction for this one, because it's Gabriel Dropout, it doesn't need it, we all know what we're here for, and it's practically just making fun of Satania. And the other characters as well, but... For today's video, I've went a bit special. That's actually nicer than I thought it would be. Not sponsored. Although if you want to sponsor me, then I'm not going to complain about it. See if you can see that. There you go. A raspberry black tea with chunks of strawberry in it. Not sure how they got raspberry and strawberry confused, but... because, well, it's the only tea that I've got at the minute that I think kind of somewhat resembles Satania. So I thought it was kind of fitting. So maybe you should get yourself a drink. And let's get into Gabriel Dropout. Oh no. Christmas episodes. And of course it's... yeah. Who else would celebrate Christmas as much? Oh, yes. Even though it shouldn't really be in December, if that is the case, it should be in July, but still, yes, rather commercialised, so I'm sure that it would be okay for her to celebrate it. Her little face. And of course, she's against it wholeheartedly. Until she finds out she gets presents. I'm sure that would be easy to get her on board. She feeds off drama. You see, despite being quite manipulative, things wouldn't be the same without Raffi, would they? For better or worse. Are they going to play it as though... well, Satania's going to be against Christmas, obviously. Is Gabriel going to be as combative as well? Maybe she's like gatherings of people and she doesn't like people. I'm not sure what kind of Christmas antics they were going to be able to come up with, though. All that really Christmas means at the minute is presents, food, and the occasional argument with family. Have you hidden all of the decorations? No, you're attacking her with it straight away. Of course, the great tactic of keep Satania distracted and she won't realise what's going on. It is a good tactic. It would probably work on me. I'm not saying I'm simple, but... okay, maybe I'm simple. And if all else fails, pull out the big guns, give us some melon bread, and go on an all-out offensive. Easy. Has she actually been able to enjoy any melon bread so far? If it was anyone else, they wouldn't have gotten away with it. Oh, of course, and she's going to continuously drop hints, isn't she? Because she just loves it. She can't stop herself. Cakey. Yeah. I know too many people that can be bought over with food. Of course, play to her sense of ego. You can get her to do anything. I am dreading what is about to happen. Because of you, and that smile. She's not going to be wearing it, is she? There we go. So what about Satanya? She doesn't like being subservient, especially for the future Queen of Hell. Don't drag her out of the Christmas mood now. You have to spend a good 5 seconds getting her back into it. Well, so lots of black icing. She should be fine with Oh no, it's Saint Nicholas. Yep. You did say it was a sugar decoration. She was only testing. Good thing that the demons aren't quite like vampires and get repelled by the sign of the cross, but... You see, she really should be able to connect the dots, but of course, because it's our girl Satanya, she definitely has to have some sort of mental, debilitating mental condition. And get the party started with all 4 of them. For God's... Really, Raph? Did she actually think she was a reindeer? Are you that special? She's not going to let her party be ruined that easily. Remember, Vignette is a very effective and scary demon when she wants to be. Where'd the dog come from? If you had just gone along with it and not fought it, you could have had the melon bread, Titania. Well, okay. We're not even allowed to mention her now. Anything that might ruin Vignet's big Christmas party. Actually, this is strangely reminiscent of certain... Yes, strangely reminiscent of certain Christmas get-togethers where someone causes a fuss and is ostracised. And then there's those of us who are just here for the food. What? Well done, dog, yeah. Is she telling her to eat? She's still tied up, though. Well, once she gets in power, she will destroy everything. Of course she will. And she'll call upon a holiday for herself. She has her own personal holiday that everyone has to obey by. I'll accept that. For fear of death. I'm surprised the ref's gotten off lightly, considering she's the perpetrator of all of the Satania's outbursts. Where's she going with this? The same should be said for her. Yeah, I agree with you here. The party's not over yet. Oh god, she actually did say it. No. Good, very, very good question. To be fair, I wouldn't want any Christmas presents that you'd get for being a good 3-year-old. It's going to be crap. Why are they outside? Is there like a Christmas light show or something? Oh, I see. Because she's rejecting a part of her own religion. At least she was trying. Come on. Oh, it's New Year's now, okay. I must have missed that prompt. This is why you shouldn't go into large crowds unless you're prepared. That's not her. Oh, it is her. You really should confiscate that. And pretty much any other relic that she's able to get in contact with. They're going to overwrite the blessings of the shrine with their own, with that kind of power. Even in the commemorative photo. What's Titania buying back there? To be fair, if anything else, her kind of luck, it would turn out like that. Doesn't work like that. Leave sunglasses alone. He's the only adult that they know. She would, though. Think of all of the microtransactions you could have bought with that. Actually, it's probably best not to think. What is it, though? Slurry. Is it alcohol? Well, they just need to buy several gallons of that stuff to get her into a mood that is slightly more likeable, but very dangerous. Don't worry. Everyone should be able to. Don't. Everyone should be able to think it's just a costume, but that's going to be a little hard to explain. And her stipends are definitely getting cut, aren't they? Of course, she's got to put on the airs and graces. And there we go. So you're trying your best to be able to get your console and games and stuff in there, aren't you? It's a good plan. One I agree with, actually. What has this show turned into? Is it card captors? Wouldn't complain, actually. I didn't know it was so evenly separated. Everyone seems to be a bit more peaceful in this version of Heaven and Hell. So they've got to go through like airport security. Surely the security in heaven doesn't have to be that strict. They don't think the angels are going to be trying too much. Yeah, your halo stuck on with a bit of white there. Wire. Compelling story, Satanya. Good try. Let me guess. Handcuffs, a flail, other things to beat subservient. Cake. What was that sound? You could have at least padded it, Gabriel. Do you not know these things? PAP. There's only one letter next to. An Asomi? Do you want to show how to work it then? How did she think she'll get the laptop through if you can't get the other electronics? Is she going to call in the big guns and get someone to help her? Be an angel and tell the truth. What, through her games? Technically, she's doing a good way of stretching the truth. Nope. Oh, so even heaven is moving into the 21st century. Nope. Are you her carer now? And does she still not know how to use chopsticks? There's only so much before it gets ridiculous. I mean, I get it's exaggerated to the extreme to bring out the stupidity of her character. We know she's headstrong and very confident in her abilities or lack of. So what we've got, we had Christmas, New Year, and a return to, respective heaven and hells. So is the next episode going to be focused on their journey back and seeing everyone that they used to know? Like Tapris. I'm guessing they've got families and stuff that they can visit. That might be a fun thing to see their family, see if Satania's parents are quite as gung-ho as her. As much as I want to analyse or think of the extra things that the producers and writers have gone into to put this together, I just can't get past the initial just outset of it. Because that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need any hidden meanings behind it. just fun. And I get what Gab's going through with her getting things confiscated. The last time I went to an airport, I had a bag of sweets questioned and taken away from me for a bit. So they're edible. It's sweets. Do you want me to show you by eating one? Not quite like having electronics taken away. That would be a little more life-threatening. If I had to go without my phone or, well, God forbid, my computer, things that might not be so pretty for everyone involved. And while I agree with Satanya, because I'm not a massive celebrator when it comes to festivities, I also don't want to ruin it for everyone else, because it's just easier to be quiet and sit in a corner. If you got your own thing to do, you can ignore everyone else. And they usually ignore you. Quite a good relationship you got there. But anyway, it's quite some time before we have to think about that. And if you're watching this in the far-flung future, where it is around the Christmas holidays, then I guess buckle up, you're in for some fun. I don't know, what do you want me to say? But anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode and want to just enjoy how insane a lot of it is, then let me know. And if you want to help support the channel, liking the video goes a long way, more than you would probably realise. And of course, that's all I've got time for now. So hopefully you did enjoy your drink, if you did indeed get one. Get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.